Neal Artistry says, I'm a beginner in this industry and I'm now trying to learn ZBrush for making game characters. Can you give me some important advice, sir? Yeah, so I can give you a pointer here. Sorry for the commercial, but you can check this one out. This is one of our best courses, the ZBrush for Character Artist course, which is specifically about characters for ZBrush. So you're gonna learn a lot of like the tools inside of ZBrush. What are the things that you need to keep like a good understanding? Form, proportions, and silhouette. Those are the three big ones for sculpting. Form, to make sure that something that's round looks round, something that's square looks square, something that's triangular or conical looks like a cone or like a triangle. Silhouette, to make sure that you have a clean, distinguishable silhouette for your props and for your characters. And of course, anatomy and proportions, making sure that things look proportioned, like what we just mentioned on one of the previous portfolios. Now we go 3 more, 4 more, 5 more. Coney, I feel like new elements are just appearing. 5 more. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be finishing at like 1 p.m. Let's go with Invisible Ankit. Says, I'm a 3D student currently working or sharing a few of my stylized projects. While I love the creative freedom of stylized art, I'm now shifting my focus toward mastering realistic props. Take a look. Okay, yeah, I mean, this looks fine. Again, it's a little bit simple. You have a good level or a good amount of detail on the sculpting. Careful with this kind of patterns right here. Whenever you're doing like wood patterns or any type of patterns, you want to avoid repetition. You don't want to have the exact same like element one after the other, because it just like looks very repetitive. So this one, for instance, I maybe add like a knot or something to just change it. Here, let me show you. So if I was doing something like this, what I would recommend is, instead of having this exact same like S-shaped elements right here, maybe this one right here goes into a knot, right? And now they look different enough. So that kind of like small little details can really help. I like the fact that you're playing with big shapes, medium shapes, and then small shapes. That's great. But yeah, just be careful with that. Yeah, no, this looks very good. Even hand painted like this guy would look very nice. But I love the result that you did here with the element. Yep, love it. These are lovely. Great optimization. Great bakes. Yep. Even though they're simple, they're very clean, so I would not even take them out. Palia, yeah, I've heard about this game. More assets here. So the one thing that I might recommend with this one, and it's a little bit of a, it's not an advanced topic, but it definitely requires, again, like the high level sort of like a process, is usually you do want to have a little bit of gradients for these things. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, let's see if we can select just this thing right here now. Let's try again. Let's try selecting cabinet here. No, it's not working. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go to Control U. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly desaturate this thing like that. And then I'm going to create a mask. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back the lower portion. So usually when something is closer to the sun and stuff, you're going to get a little bit more like sunburn. So I know it's very, very simple, very subtle, but can you see how I'm desaturating the top part? Some people like to do the opposite thing, like desaturate the lower part. In this particular case, I kind of like to do it this way. And what I'm going to do as well is I'm now going to duplicate this one more time. And I'm going to darken things just a little bit. And again, with like an eraser, I'm just going to like keep the darker effect down there. So as you can see, I'm desaturating the top and darkening the bottom a little bit. And that can give you a little bit more crunchiness. Again, not every time you're going to need this, but it's a good thing that you can use. So yeah, more stuff, man. Like you have clean production here. Like those elements are, the hell? Oh, that's your mentor. Okay, awesome. It's got cool stuff there. But yeah, and Ankit, try to add more things. Try to add more things. Change the thumbnail for this one as well, because this super close-up doesn't allow me to see. I would use this one as a thumbnail instead. But yeah, those are good texture, and as I mentioned before, more complex elements, right? Like you have really good technical execution. We need to go a little bit higher on the complexity of the elements.